What if I told you there were a new and innovative way to learn to pick up information? I bet you'd be interested. I know I am. So hang around for just a second. I want to tell you about our sponsor for today's show. They have a new and innovative way to enhance team performance and to increase retention. And you can do that with AppWork, where gamification and ratings bring out the best in our service team members. Think about that. You gamify the service side of our business and you sort of stack rank people throughout the day. There's a bit of competition in that, and who doesn't love a little bit of competition? So if you want to learn more, go to appworkco.com. That's appworkco.com, and see how they are transforming operations with advanced business intelligence that can turn your data into actionable items. So learn more at appworkco.com. That's appworkco.com. So let's talk about learning, a new way of learning. It's called interleaving. Now, the best example of this that I can come up with, I actually read in a book, is Steph Curry, who plays for the Golden State Warriors. If you've ever noticed, or if you've ever seen Steph Curry's warm-up routine before each game, he does a lot of interactive activities that switch from maybe free throw shooting to dribbling with his left hand while throwing a tennis ball back and forth to his trainer, while using some stretch bands to get his muscles loose and warm and ready for the game to come. All these things that he's doing are sort of game scenarios, but he's warming up in a way that is switching between all different kinds of things that warm up his muscles and warm up his shooting and warm up his body and his mentality or his mental state before he gets into a game situation. If you apply that same sort of theory or philosophy or practice in the multifamily space, it would look like, hey, while we're learning how to do financials, we're also going to learn how to do customer service. We're also going to learn how to do taking a service request when a consumer calls in, or when they turn the ticket in through an automated system. What happens? All the while we're dealing with the telephone ringing, you're learning all these different disciplines of the multifamily space real time with real business information, instead of this sort of static way of learning where you just master a particular thing like financials or like financial reporting or anything that has to do with the budget or variance reports or things of that nature. So one discipline, let's call that discipline financials. Instead, you're learning that at the same time you're learning a lot of other disciplines. And the thing that it does for you, there's three things. It really boosts your ability to retain information, because your task sort of switching, which is very much like the environment that you're going to work in. You're working on one thing. When a fire drill happens, you have to work on something else. So it really boosts your retention. It also enhances your problem solving skills. So if you think about that, if you're under pressure to get things done, and things are coming at you 100 miles an hour, and you've got a task switch, or you've got to switch your brain from thinking about financials to doing customer service to selling, all in the span of an hour, that really is going to enhance your problem solving skills, because you have to think about a lot of things in order to get all that stuff done. And it's going to prevent burnout, because I think people like novelty. They like the idea that if something new or different is coming at them at a pretty rapid pace. You think about all the information we take in on a daily basis through social media, through reading books, through whatever we do to consume information. We're always switching from this app to that app, or this program to that program, or this book to that article, constantly, right? When you do this interleaving in the work environment, you're getting the benefit of all of that, because you're switching all of the time, and it's keeping your mind stimulated, so to speak. So before we take off, I want to remind you, go over to appworkco.com. That's appworkco.com, and check out what they are doing to gamify the multifamily industry on the service side of the business, and what they are doing to really enhance or bring up your retention rates on the service side of the business. They have really put together something that is special in taking your data and transforming that into actionable things that will make your business better. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.